Locke rolls to his left, loads it up, throws it back, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
John, a tough outing there for Drew Lock in Kansas City. What do you think he can learn from that game?
Well, anytime you lose, you're going to learn something. You learn something from every game you actually play. So I think that, it was a good experience for him. I thought he threw the ball decent in those conditions. Obviously, we walked into a team that's a very good football team. We didn't play well enough, and when you play the Chiefs, you got to score points. And defensively, we couldn't keep them out of the end zone either. So we had to try to keep up with them. We just didn't answer the bell.
When you play like that, you can always sort of take some parts and improve the next week, right? It's a learning experience.
You can, but I think that it's disappointing the fact that our number one goal in a year is to win our division, and so we know that goes through Kansas City. They're a good football team with a great quarterback. That we did not fare well against them this game or the first time we played them. So we've got a ways to go there and have to understand that what it's going to take to beat the Chiefs.
One of the positives from the game, Courtland Sutton, he crossed the 1,000-yard mark for the season. How's he been able to make such a big jump from year one to year two?
Courtland played a lot his rookie year, so that helps a lot. But, I think the mentality that Courtland plays with, I wish everybody played with that mentality. He's, very physical. He's very involved in the running game. And then again, as we know, makes the great catches. And then also does a great job running with the ball after he catches it. And so a lot of those yards, the reason why he got to 1,000 yards is what he did after he made the catch. So Courtland had a tremendous year, and I really expect great things from him in the future.
Very competitive guy. Just getting started here on Elway Access. When we come back, we'll look ahead to the final 2 weeks of the season.
When you're ready to buy a house, a mortgage from U.S. Bank could help make it possible, and we'll be with you every step of the way. See about pre-qualifying today. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Back here on Elway Access. John, 2 games to go here with the Lions and Raiders coming in. How important is it to finish strong and head into the offseason with some momentum?
I think it's always important. You want to finish strong. I think there's always the people out there that, worry about draft position, but I think more importantly is, winning football games and mentality that we're able to take into the offseason. So, finishing our last 2 at home will be nice. And, again, just getting more playing time for our young guys is just going to help too. So, it'll be good experience for everybody.
Last one for you here. Those conditions in Kansas City were pretty rough. Saw you went out there during pregame. I got to experience it a little bit. What'd you think? And have you ever played in a game like that?
I did. I actually played in, I think 3 or 4 we had big snow games. And, it was never easy. I was just glad that, I didn't have to play Sunday. As an old guy, it's a lot harder and when it's cold like that. But you remember those games? It looked like the ball, the one thing you worry about is the ball. And it looks like, both quarterbacks threw the ball great, so it must have not affected that.
You throw a couple snowballs?
I threw a couple. I got Russell in one of them, so I still had to warm the arm up a little bit.
Nice, John. Okay, that's going to do it for us. For John Elway, I'm Phil Milani. This has been Elway Access.